They called him the man who could never die. He's fallen from skyscrapers, broken almost every bone in his body, and still managed to flash that iconic smile for the camera. But behind the laughter and that unforgettable grin hides a story of pain, rejection, and truly unstoppable courage. This is the incredible journey of Jackie Chan, the man who turned every single fall into a triumphant rise. Jackie Chan was born in 1954 in Hong Kong, into a family so poor his parents almost sold him to pay off hospital bills. His father, Charles Chan, worked as a cook and even a spy. His mother, Li Chan, was a hard-working maid, just trying to keep them afloat. Life was tough, but little Jackie was a ball of pure energy. He was a restless child, constantly climbing walls, jumping off tables, and getting into all sorts of mischief. When he was just 7 years old, his parents made a difficult choice. They moved to Australia for work, leaving Jackie behind in Hong Kong. But they didn't leave him alone. They enrolled him in the China Drama Academy, a brutal Peking Opera School run by the formidable master Yu Jim Yuan. This was no ordinary school, believe me. Students woke before sunrise, trained relentlessly until late at night, repeating the same grueling moves until their muscles screamed. They learned acrobatics, kung fu, singing, and acting, all through immense pain and strict discipline. Mistakes weren't just corrected, they were often punished, sometimes with a stick. But Jackie, he endured it all. He wasn't the biggest kid or the strongest, but he was absolutely fearless. Among his classmates were future stars like Sammo Hung and Yuan Biao. Together, they became known as the Seven Little Fortunes, a group of child performers famous for their unbelievable skill and stamina. Jackie's spirit truly stood out. If something looked dangerous, he was always the first to volunteer. Pain didn't stop him. It seemed to fuel him, to motivate him even further. When Jackie finally graduated at 17, he had no formal education, no money, and 0 connections. But he had one crucial thing: his body, a perfectly tuned instrument, trained to perform what seemed like miracles. He quickly became a stuntman in Hong Kong's booming film industry, working in incredibly dangerous conditions for very little pay. You might even spot him as an extra in Bruce Lee's legendary films, Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon. Watching Bruce Lee definitely inspired him, but Jackie knew deep down he could never just be a copy. When Bruce Lee suddenly passed away, every producer in town started searching for the next Bruce Lee. Jackie was offered roles trying to imitate Bruce's intense, serious style, but none of them worked. The audience just didn't buy it, and his early films flopped. People told him he wasn't tough enough, not serious enough, and frankly, not good-looking enough to be a leading hero. But Jackie, true to himself, refused to change who he was. He famously said, "There can only be one Bruce Lee. I will be Jackie Chan." Then, in 1978, his luck finally turned. Jackie starred in Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, and for the very first time he introduced comedy into kung fu. People were actually laughing during fight scenes. Jackie wasn't a perfect, stoic fighter. He was messy, he was funny, he was completely human. Audiences absolutely loved it. Soon after came Drunken Master, a massive success that instantly made him a superstar across all of Asia. Jackie had found his unique style: action perfectly blended with humor, danger mixed with heartwarming charm. But he wasn't satisfied. Jackie had bigger dreams. He wanted to conquer Hollywood. He believed that if the whole world could see his unique style, they would fall in love with it too. When he first went to America, though, Hollywood just didn't understand him. They still wanted another Bruce Lee, not a funny, slightly clumsy martial artist with a Chinese accent. Movies like The Big Brawl and The Protector failed badly. Jackie felt invisible, frustrated, and misunderstood. So he did what he had to do. He returned to Hong Kong, determined to make movies his own way. Back home, Jackie created some of the most legendary action films ever made: Project A, Police Story, Armor of God. These weren't just movies. They were creative war zones. He performed every single stunt himself, jumping from moving buses, crashing through real glass, hanging from helicopters, and fighting dozens of enemies all at once. In Police Story, he slid down a pole wrapped in electric lights, was electrocuted, burned, and nearly paralyzed. Yet he finished the scene. In Armor of God, he fell from a tree and cracked his skull open, leaving a visible hole in his head. He almost died. But what did he do? He went back to finish the movie. Jackie's motto was simple, yet profound. I risk my life because I love my audience. If I make you laugh or gasp, it's worth it. His perfectionism became legendary. He would redo a scene over 100 times until it felt absolutely perfect. There was no CGI, no stunt double, just Jackie Chan's incredible courage and impeccable timing. People didn't just watch his movies, they respected them. He became a global symbol of dedication, the man who truly gave his body, his soul, to his art. Finally, in 1998, Hollywood came calling again, this time with a clearer vision. Jackie starred in Rush Hour alongside Chris Tucker, a perfect mix of martial arts and comedy that exploded worldwide. Jackie's undeniable charm, his unique humor, and his insane stunts won over Western audiences completely. Rush Hour made him an international icon overnight. It was followed by massive hits like Shanghai Noon and Rush Hour 2. Jackie Chan had finally conquered both East and West. But even after achieving global fame and immense success, Jackie stayed incredibly humble. He still performed his own stunts, even when directors practically begged him not to. He built the Jackie Chan Stunt Team, a group of loyal, incredibly skilled performers he trained, mentored, and fiercely protected. He also gave back tirelessly through charity, donating millions to education, building schools, and helping disaster victims around the world. He once wisely said, "I know the value of pain, so I want to reduce it for others." However, success, as it often does, came at a personal cost. Jackie later admitted he wasn't always the best husband or father. His son, J.C. Chan, said he rarely saw his dad growing up, a common lament among children of global superstars. Jackie confessed that fame had blinded him at times, making him lose sight of what truly mattered. But as he grew older, he tried to make amends, teaching younger generations not just about action, but about humility, hard work, and finding balance in life. He told them, "Don't try to be me. Find your own style." That profound advice carried the same wisdom he discovered years ago when he bravely refused to copy Bruce Lee. Today, even in his 70s, Jackie Chan continues to act, direct, and inspire millions. His body is covered in scars from decades of incredible risk and grueling hard work, each one telling a powerful story of courage, resilience, and unwavering dedication. He may not move as fast as before, but the fire in his heart burns just as strong as ever. Fans around the world still cheer for him, not just for his breathtaking movies, but for the genuine, kind, fearless, and endlessly hardworking person he is. Jackie's achievements are truly countless. His films have earned billions globally. He has received an honorary Oscar for Lifetime Achievement and boasts stars on both the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the Hong Kong Avenue of Stars. He's not just an actor, he's a director, a singer, a producer, and a humanitarian. Yet, when asked what he's most proud of, Jackie doesn't talk about money or awards. He simply says, "that I never gave up." His life is living proof that true greatness doesn't just come from raw talent alone, but from sheer, unyielding persistence. He wasn't born lucky. He created his own destiny through pain, effort, and an unbreakable spirit. Jackie Chan showed the world that heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they just wear a genuine smile, even when it truly hurts. Jackie once said, "I'm not the best, but I try my best." And that, my friends, is exactly why millions love him. His incredible story teaches us that it's okay to fall, to fail, and to get hurt, as long as you keep getting back up. He turned every single mistake into a valuable lesson, every painful fall into an inspiring rise, and every injury into a source of unwavering motivation. From a poor boy left behind in Hong Kong to one of the most famous and beloved faces on earth, Jackie Chan's journey is the perfect living example of courage and determination. He didn't let poverty stop him. He didn't let failure break him. He absolutely didn't let fear control him. He just kept moving forward, one daring, gravity-defying leap at a time. So, whenever life knocks you down, remember Jackie Chan, the man who fell hundreds of times, got hurt, laughed through the pain, and always rose again. If his incredible story inspired you today, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with someone who needs a shot of motivation, and hit that subscribe button to join Timemorphs for more incredible stories of the world's greatest icons. Because legends like Jackie Chan remind us that true heroes are not the ones who never fall. They the ones who always find the strength to rise back up. Thank you for watching.